We out here, we still waiting. We still waiting. I tell you that, we still waiting. I wouldn't mind, I had a consultation call booked in for 2 o'clock. And that she stood me up, unfortunately. But that has given us time to wait. Still waiting for the 1K. We gonna wait for the 1,000. I swear I want to catch this on video so bad. We've been doing this since 2016. And like I said, I was making content in the early 2000s because I fell into the Call of Duty scene early doors with a HD PVR, which I will actually sit down and explain a little bit more about. But god damn, man. Come on, baby. One fucking more. Oh, it happened! I missed it. Are you joking me? I was trying to get the camera angle. Are you fucking cutting me? Holy shit. Are you serious, man? Just a quick brief on what this channel is going to be, I suppose. This channel is, I don't know. It's definitely going to be pushing the fitness side of things. I'm not going to be telling you to eat your greens and live like a monk. This yoke has been an absolute reliable bus for the last 1.5 years, man. What about them Steelies? I'm a personal trainer myself, owner of Break Free Clothing, and a starty little YouTube vlogger trying to build up the west side in the YouTube scene. It's going to be a one take yoke, so if I start repeating myself or I start going about 100 times, relax, I'll get better. This whole shit of talking into a camera is not easy. Massive shout out to DJ Finney who got out of prison there the last day. Hey, you see that bench over there? It's a fucking nice place to sit down there. I'm not one of these kids that grew up fucking sucking the arse of an inhaler. Make sure your food's on point, your sleep's on point, your warm-up's on point, and everything else will follow. Especially on deadlift and squats, I feel like my lower back from sitting all day playing fucking PlayStation and shit. In the van. Grab one of what? Ah, fuck it. Oh, it happened! I missed it. Are you joking me? I was trying to get the camera angle. Are you fucking cutting me? Holy shit. Are you serious, man? We fucking did it. 9 fucking years that took. Holy shit. Ah, shit, man. That shit feels so good, man. I'm not even joking. I know, like, what is it? There's a fact out recently that's like, like a couple of maybe 10, 20, 30 years ago, whatever, right? I'm not sure the exact fact. God damn, that number's sick. You ask a child what they want to be when they grow up. They say astronaut, they say teacher, they say policeman, like genuine jobs, right? You ask the young people now, they all want to be YouTubers. I must have been one of the first generations that I would have answered, I want to be a YouTuber. And like, oh man, I've been fucking making content for so many years. And like all by myself. I've never had anyone help me with editing. I've never paid for any courses. Of course I've used YouTube and obviously like self-taught myself. And I started off making, I'm going to try and pull it up here to be honest with you. Because even this isn't even like my first channel, but this channel here, right? M40 Mazzy, I've never shown anyone this before in my life because I've been embarrassed, to be honest with you. Like, look what this says. Hey, my name is Chris. I'm a friendly Irish commentator that aspires to become famous on YouTube. These are all my previous clans. That was a competitive sniping team, but it was actually a fake one. It was like an EU-based one, and they were an American NA company. NMS, like, we start from the bottom, man. We've got fucking Skies, was a competitive sniping team. Azon, I got introduced to, and I had 2 different names. Saw, this was my biggest ever clan. And in fact, where is it? If you come on to the Saw, I don't know if you remember YouTube backgrounds like this. This is going to provide a little bit more of a higher definition approach to what I'm actually saying, rather than filming a GoPro at the screen. See this right here. Saw Sniping had 30,000 subscribers back in, God, I couldn't even tell you when, to be honest. Okay, well, this seems to be what is the Saw Sniping. Someone's obviously fucking robbed the account and started, deleted all the videos. But this was the channel back in the day, and it only had 30,000. Joined 2011. So the Saw Sniping was back when, obviously, I don't know who's robbed the account or whatever. But you see, where are we? I remember getting mad because I was in a bad old spot. Where's Mazzy here? Mazzy. No. God, I can't even remember. Massa, he was unbelievable back in the day. He was fucking phenomenal. Here it is. There it is, man. Come on. Saw Mazzy. I used to, like, this is one of those things, if you know, you know. When I joined this team back in 2011, 12, whatever it fucking was, I used to be playing Xbox Live. And people would go, oh my God, are you in Saw? Are you? And the thing back then was, if you were legit, you'd go onto the person's friends list and you would then be able to see if they had all of like different friends that correlated with the clan, because there was obviously a lot of fakesters, and I used to have a few like phase editors on my clan, a couple of guys from Dare, Soar, because it was the thing, like if you join a high tier clan, you'd almost send a friend request to people who, like, you know, were also in a big clan, even though you hadn't a clue who the fuck they were, like, and that was what I used to do. But this was me, man. This was me, man. Like, I mean, this is a slither of what it used to be. Isn't there a place where you can, like, channels? God, yeah, here it was. This was another clan we were in. Yeah, look, this thing was made in 2011, 900 subs. Now, truth be told, there was a lot of politics behind this. This was a clan I was a member of, and then between the jigs and the reels, the owner wanted to give it up, and then we took it over, and we didn't do a good job of it, me and the other guy that were running this back in the day. But again, hey, my name is Chris. My goal is to bring the most entertaining content possible. I will be playing mini games such as COD, Halo, Minecraft, and many more. I'm also here to gain your respect, so please give me a chance. I'll try my best.
9 fucking years. Truth be told, I've actually sat down to film this part of the video loads of times. And previously it's come across slightly too negative, and other occasions it's come across slightly too positive. I think the story I have is a real fucking story, a story that everyone can relate to, and I want to do my best to deliver it properly. Because 9 years and only 1,000 subscribers in the grand scheme of things in 2025 is actually really small. But for me, it means everything. Like 1,000 subscribers, when you start a YouTube channel, that's the number. Every other number outside of that is irrelevant. Yeah, the 100,000 and the millions, but everyone has that one common goal. If you start a YouTube channel of 1,000 subscribers. And I find when other YouTubers do these thank you speeches or whatever you call it, they come from a good place, the message is strong, but I find that they are the wrong people to deliver it. Like, you'll have a YouTuber hit 100,000 subscribers and they're saying things like, oh, thanks guys, I'm just a normal guy doing extraordinary things, and if you stay disciplined, you can achieve it too. But what they're not telling you is they actually got really lucky, and that they had a couple of viral videos blow up by no intention at all, and they've rode the wave up and they're gaining tens of thousands of subscribers a month, and now they're telling you just to work hard. But that's not really fair for them to wiggle the finger at you and say you're not working hard enough, that's why you're not successful. Because I've been doing this shit for a decade, almost just under half of my life, and I'm at 1,000 subscribers. And I think that journey in itself is so much more realistic, is so much more probable to normal people like you and me. People who don't get lucky, people who don't have friends in high places, people who don't have massive amounts of capital to help boost them up the way on the early stage of the journey. I think most of you who watch this are actually people in the future. You're not even people who are with me right now for 1,000 subscribers. And this message is timeless. If you want something in life, whether it is a good physique, whether it is 1,000 subscribers, whether it is a promotion in your job, whether it is a new car, if you want anything that is substantial in any way, shape or form, yes, consistency is a part of that. Yes, hard work is a part of that. Yes, discipline is a part of that. But we've heard all this before. We've heard all of this before. But what you don't hear is sometimes luck has to be a part of that equation. Not always, but sometimes when you hear people and they're saying thank you and they're thanking their God and they're thanking so on, a lot of that wasn't necessarily down to their efforts. It was just right time, right place. I also want you to be aware of the fact that this mightn't work. It might not work. Like, if you don't try it all, you've guaranteed yourself you won't get it. You've guaranteed that is not in your future. But if you try and you stay consistent and you continually show up, you haven't guaranteed fuck all, but you've given yourself a chance that what you want may actually come true. And I think understanding that, you know, when you hear these people online and they go, oh, you just got to work hard, work hard, work hard. It seems like a guaranteed thing. If you work hard, you're guaranteed to get the thing. And that's not true. There's one massive thing I've learned about the journey to 1,000 subscribers is I used to say things like, I'm not going to be happy until I reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm not going to be happy until. My happiness was past this barrier of until. There was terms and conditions that had to be met in order for me to be happy. And I just found that because it took so long for me to get to 1,000, I've learned the lesson whereby I can control my happiness to a larger degree. I don't have to put my happiness on the far side of goals that I don't have control over. Like me simply having a camera, simply having something interesting to film and having an opportunity to deliver a message, deliver a story via the videos I make, that's the dream. That right there. If even like physically doing that is actually the happy bit. The journey itself, a lot of the time, gets overlooked, and this happiness has been locked away within a barrier that can only be reached by achieving a goal or achieving a circumstance that you don't really have control over. And I just think that's also a massive lesson that I want to portray back. And I also want to end the video by saying thank you. May 1,000 be a small number on the grand scheme of things. The shit's not a small number to me. It's a big number for me. It's massive. And I'm chuffed. I am really fucking chuffed. It is something I am genuinely blown away by. It's taken its time. But by God, the feeling of 1,000 did not disappoint. So thank you very much. And it's an honest thank you, because I haven't made one fucking cent along the way. I haven't gained anything by doing this, other than the privilege to allow my future kids to look back on some of these videos. That's the only thing that's actually that's worked out in my favor here. However, I am still beyond grateful, and we push on for the next 1,000, bringing you vlogs, bringing you God knows whatever else. It has been a fucking journey and a half, and I feel like we're only getting started.